Hey, Amazing Ampharos here, continuing with Child of Light, where I'm about to knock out a majority of what's left of the Cynbel Sea, starting with the giant Boar boss. So to get to him, first I need to zigzag down a bit from where I completed the Lost Light side quest. Whoop. That was me getting electrocuted. That's really easy to do in this area. So I'll try to do it as little as possible, but I'll probably get tagged a couple more times. Let's grab this for a little healing. And the Boar is just right through this windy passage, which, as long as you don't dash boost, is actually pretty easy to navigate. And here you can see where my characters stand for this. This guy really isn't too tough, so I don't think I'm going to have any kind of big problems taking him down. So here we go. And I really don't think Robert's going to get this first action off in time, so let's count on Rubella. And that was a good proof that physical is not going to, or magic's not going to do me a lot of good in this fight. At least until the horses are down. So I'm just going to keep trying to rain paralysis with Rubella and Robert until these horses die, which I don't think's actually going to be that long. Yeah, this boss is ridiculously weak to magic, so let's just make his life a little worse. And there we go. Like I said, that guy wasn't really dangerous at all. But he was worth a triple level for Aurora. Double, single, double, single, double, and a triple for Gin. Despite her high starting level, Gin levels really quickly. And a free faceted Tourmaline is something I will never complain about. Let's spin these levels. So now we've finished the first skill tree with Aurora, and we're still going to get a couple more points throughout the game. In my opinion, the best thing to do from here is to build toward Defend. Because honestly, Light Ray has no real use. If we upgraded it all the way, it would be an okay spell. But that's not going to happen. So we want to get the Finn to increase her survival, and then if we have enough points to keep going, we might go for the counterattack passive. I haven't really made up my mind yet on that. Rubella, of course, needs to keep working this way. She needs 3 more points before she gets anything else of merit. Finn can't afford his next step. We'll get some nice stats for Robert, though he needs 4 more points to get what I really want. Tristis. Obviously we're taking Defend. Now here's where things get interesting with him. I never use haste. I just don't find it that important or useful. And I've already maxed out Defend, so really my main question with Tristis is how can I get stats effectively for him? With the only stats that really matter being defense and speed. There's no point to spending this 1 point now, but when I get more, this lower route's not bad, and honestly Extend Spell improves haste more than upgrading haste, so that's probably where I'll go. I might even upgrade Tumble so I can never use it. That's an easy choice with Wingus. With Gin. Now, with Gin I have a real interesting choice. I can get this amazing passive right now, or I can upgrade Defend, so I have a substantially bulkier character, and I'll get a point of dodge for it too. I really think this is a better choice for her, because now I can just tank against the final boss so much better with 2 characters with upgraded defense. And that's what I'm going to do for now. But let's move on, as I still have a lot of ground to cover in this segment. And I get so many Oculi parts in this segment that I'm not even going to bother upgrading anything until I get late. Okay, there's those 2. Now let's see, where do I need to go next? Past this guy. Whoops. It is so easy to make those sloppy mistakes. I want to grab this. There's actually nothing straight up here. But I head down here. Grab this one hidden in the waterfall. Now I need to head up. Of course, I already got that one at the very beginning, but I wasn't able to get this other one with the pull lever. And now I need to go down. And that'll be it for the electrocution hazards. Heading over this way, I can get 2 more chests. And a Stardust. Now I need to backtrack here, head down, and bump into an encounter that is very hard to see in this obstructed windy tunnel. Grab that. Bump into the same encounter again on my way out. I have no idea why that counts as an ambush, but we can deal with this. Cool, I'm up to 8 HP per tick healing. And now I need to grab these 2 on my way out. Sneak past this guy for the rough ruby and backtrack a bit. For a potent healing tonic. Shoot up to the top of the screen to snag a Stardust. Now, I need to drop all the way down for this chest, and there should be a confession hidden in this area. Yep. And I suppose I should talk about these confessions, because now we have enough. You should have about seen everything they have to say. The whole thing is, the confession's clearly of two authors. The first half's written by one person, the other's from another. The first half kind of strike me as something written by Aurora's mother, talking about their world, and almost like it's written to Aurora, though it's a little vague, whereas the second half is from the perspective of an explorer. And you kind of notice they talk about the explorers a lot, and they're going to be talked about more with what's left of the story. I think that this place is supposed to be kind of like Narnia, in that, you know, it's a place hidden through some mundane physical object. But it's like a parallel world where all these fantastic things are native to it. But the people exploring end up kind of taking it over. Though this explores the political side of it a bit more, and that the people who take it over may be good or not so good for the people who live here. The Dark Queen, of course, is certainly not so good. And that explorer there was meant to tie in, and the confessions from that one explorer were meant to tie in the connection to the real world. In that, you know, they're talking about Manhattan and stuff, where they come from, how people came into this world with guns, and how scary they are. It's a very interesting reality. There's that Stardust. And this little puzzle here just involves lighting the three of these things up. But there's a fair bit of treasure hidden in here. It's pretty easy to miss. It's also pretty easy to ram yourself into a spike wall, as I so expertly demonstrated. Whoops. I really didn't want to drop down like that. And that'll open the way to the next optional boss. And there's just one more chest hidden in this little maze. And it's over here. Now, I'm not really ready to fight this guy yet, so I'm just going to grab all this stuff. And with that, I think I'm going to break segment. I'll see you guys next time when I take on this large fire dragon.